First of all, Bob, welcome back to Dubai. Good to be here.
It's good to be here. I made it in great shape, and so it's good to be back here. Brings back a lot of good memories, so no bad memories, all good.
You've had a check on Arrogate this morning. How's he? How do you think he's travelled over? More importantly,
Yeah, he's done well, since he's been here. The only concern we always have here as Americans is that long journey to the track. They're not used to that. It's like an hour and 15 minutes, so you got to monitor him. You got to watch him closely. But so far, he's handling it well. We gave him a little light, easy half mile just to stretch his legs a little bit, but he looks fine.
Obviously, the decision to bring him over here, was it much of a decision in the end?
Well, I think we were waiting for the horse to tell us. He came out of that race really well, and he was doing well. So I know it's a big, to bring him all the way over here. It's like I think it's added pressure, I think, on me. So because you want to get here, and you want him to run well. So far we just enjoy the trip so far. We got a few days to just stress about it like we always do when we have a good one.
And obviously, he's achieved a lot already. But what people tend to forget, he's not actually had that much racing yet. Do you think he's open to more improvement even?
If he just stays the way he is, I'm fine with that. He doesn't need to improve anymore. But just to keep him healthy and keep he's a big lanky horse, so you just got to monitor their weight. But he's a beautiful, long striding horse, and so he's it's going to be you got to come here. You have to bring a good horse to win it. So him and Hoppertunity, it's a tough race. You got a gun runner, American horse, and you never know what the other horse is going to pop up and do. So, but we're just coming in here, just trying to stay focused, and it's too late to turn back.
Were you a bit surprised so many of the Americans have travelled with you? Could have quite easily scared them all off, couldn't he?
Well, you know what? This time of year, there's just not a lot going on for older horses. They had to send me to handicap 750,000, and so just to come here to Dubai, 10 million, a lot of things can happen. So even if you run second, third, it's like, look at Hoppertunity. He's made so much money, and just running seconds and thirds all his life. So, and just the sport, it's sporting to come here and take a shot at it, because we've seen these races won by long shots can win these races. So you're never safe.
What do you make of the surface here? Would it be much different to what he's encountered before?
Well, he's handled everything we've thrown at him. He's trained well on every surface. He's just big, beautiful mover. So that's if he runs his race, he'll be fine. The only time horses don't handle surfaces, if they don't bring their A game, then they struggle. That means they just weren't running.
Where will you be hoping for with the draw on Wednesday?
I don't know. I really don't think about that until anything that's not in my control. I don't really think about. That'll be up to Mike Smith to think about. But even if you have a good draw, you have to break well. You have to, saddle well, go to the gate well. So to me, it's one of those things where you just don't. I've never liked any of his draws, and he still won. So what are you going to do?
And we shouldn't forget Hoppertunity. Been here, almost done it before. A similar performance. We'll see him in the placings again. Do you think?
He's actually doing the best he's ever done, in his life. So we're looking forward to him. He likes the mile and a quarter. He's a grinder. He just comes running, and so we're always, he's always picks up a big fat check. So we're, he's a horse that's he's solid. He's healthy, sound, and he's a dream to be. He's easy to be around and everything. He's like the barn pet almost. He's been around forever, it seems like, but he's doing really well. I expect a big performance out of him also.
Well, great to see you, and hopefully you enjoy a stress-free week.
So far, so good.